everyone, good evening. So today I am again at Sharjah International Book Fair 2023, and there's a very good news that today another big star, Kareena Kapoor, is coming to Sharjah Expo, as everyone must have known that her book Pregnancy Bible just released that year. So on account of that, she is coming to this literary festival, and you can see that lots of people are waiting, and there's a long queue. I just have seen outside this ballroom. So let's hang with me and excited.
Stunning moment right now. Kareena Kapoor Khan, the next session it is. Thank you. Make some noise. Sharjah, also make some noise.
Thank you so much for having me here at the book fair. I'm absolutely honored to be here amongst so many of you, so many of my fans who come to hear our conversation, and I'm super excited about it.
We're very excited to have you. I've had a chat with some people from all around the Emirates. They have come, your fans, to see you and hear about you. You've been an actress for over 2 decades now. And look up to you and inspire to be like you. What inspired you to write the book?
I think what inspired me actually was, I've always lived my life, I think, as most of my fans know, I've been very, very open as much as I could to my fans, to be close to them. And, you know, I mean, when I was offered to just write this book, I just thought to myself, I said, who better than me to actually give an honest account of, you know, motherhood or that book. I think what people, when they've read it, they are going to read it, the Pregnancy Bible. I think it's a book that is one for the shelf. It's one that you can, I think, read even, and the way I've written it and addressed so many issues, it's a book that you can actually read maybe 15 through, whether it's weight gain, whether it's just the feeling of not feeling like a, you know, woman yourself sometimes, you know, when you're carrying, you don't just feel, sometimes you feel like, oh God, I wish I wasn't like this, or I'm feeling uncomfortable, or I'm, you know, I don't know, acidic, there's so many things. So it's actually a human account of what I went through. So I wanted it to be a book that with your body changed from size 0 to how your body have changed with motherhood. Now you look amazing anyway, but how has it changed for you? I think being a woman, especially with me in my career, I've gone through different stages of my body. You know, from being a chubby girl to being okay, to trying to lose weight, to becoming size 0. And I'm basically a big Punjabi girl who loves her foods. And I was actually weighing 45 kgs. So to actually be that was really different and tough. So I've done that, and then, you know, I had Taimur and lost weight again, and then I had Jay, and now I'm in this place where I'm just like, I love myself.
Can we learn to be as confident as Kareena?
I think I'm confident because of my fans, because of all the love and nurturing that people have also given me. Actors, all actors, I think, are like plants. They need to grow. And like a plant, you need to keep watering it for the plant to grow. So you need to keep loving me and loving, I think every actor wants that, just love and nurturing. So whether it's from our fans, whether it's from our directors, that's the only way we keep growing.
I love the perspective. How do you define beauty?
I think beauty is time early in the morning without having a shower. You don't have to always be, red carpet ready or, a complete 10 on 10 in the best dress, in the most expensive designer clothes to feel beautiful. I think my children make me feel beautiful. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing, if they come and give me a kiss, I feel beautiful. I think they're small things that make you feel, and you should enjoy being and feeling that. Always multitasking. I think today's generation a woman is, I think, in the forefront because she actually knows how to balance everything, I think, amazingly. Is there anything that a woman can't do?
No, I guess not.
Yeah, I think, and the art of balancing my work and families, because I love working and I'm happy when I'm working. So when I'm happy and I come home, I think the children want to see a happy mother.
Right. I want to talk a bit about your movies. You have an amazing portfolio of films. What is your favorite movie that you've ever acted in? What's the one that's closest to your heart the most?
I think every character that actors play in their career, there's always a little bit of them, because some will be, yes, the closest to you, and some might not be, but because you're playing it and you're giving so much of your heart and soul into a character, I think everything that I've done has a little bit of me. I don't know, and that's how I can keep probably changing and being different characters in different films. Because there's always just a little bit of me in all of it.
Was there one role that was the most challenging?
And you're so camera. I come from a family that's so passionate about films, filmmaking, whether it's direction, making movies, acting, that for me, I don't look at a role as being difficult or challenging. I love being in front of the camera. So whether it's any role like Omkara or Chameli or Dev or Jabbu Mein or Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum, or even now my Netflix debut which I did in Jaane Jaan, it's just something that I love being in doing. That for me, I don't look at anything as like difficult or challenging. I just want to do it.
Is there still a dream role that you haven't fulfilled that you still want to fulfill? You haven't done as yet?
Well, there's no dream role, but the dream is to keep working and acting forever. Industry has actually grown from strength to strength because I think so many of our female actors have taken such brave choices, made such brave decisions. And because of that, and through that, I think we've been able to tell a lot of female-oriented and female-led stories. So I think today actresses have become much more open and brave. And also I think now people have started focusing on the stories. So today it's about telling a good story.
Speaking of this,
To work with such wonderful actors like Jaideep Ahlawat and Vijay Varma. Plus I think Netflix has a reach to almost 250 countries. Like all over the world where globally people are watching Netflix in different languages. Because these days stories don't have a language or any boundary. You can subtitle and watch. So the reach is a lot more, I feel.
and what was it like working on a Netflix movie versus traditional Bollywood film?
I think the OTT platform allows you to stretch the rubber a lot more. I think in terms of content, in terms of storytelling, I think the directors have a lot more leeway where they can be a lot more braver than the cinema. So if you're doing a Netflix movie or an OTT film, I think it should be, like Janija was a dark film, it was different, People would enjoy watching it in their homes. So that's why I chose that film, that you could actually sit down and get into it, that kind. Whereas of course a cinematic experience, you have the song and dance and the whole Bollywood movie vibe that everybody loves as well. So I just wanted to do something different.
What factors do you consider when you are choosing a role?
I think I always look for the film in totality. I don't look at just my part, I also look at what the film is going to be, how entertaining the film is going to be. Because it's so important that whether it's a dark film, whether it's a horror, whether it's a comedy, the main thing is the film has to have pace and entertainment. So I look for that first.
Do you feel like you are drawn to more roles than a certain type of roles?
I mean, I like the dark space a lot.
Dark space?
Yeah, like Janija or like I did like Omkara. But I know people enjoy watching me in the more comedy kind of space, which I also like doing.
Would you ever feel pressured to choose certain roles because of your family name?
Of course, I think I always have kept that, but I'm also an actor who likes to explore, who likes to do different things. I've always been that kind of actor, who's always kind of wanted to maybe push the boundaries a little bit. And I think to do that is to reinvent and take different roles. Otherwise it's very difficult to last so many years doing the same thing.
What is it like being part of such a famous Bollywood family?
Well, what it's like is, I don't know, I think all of us have the love for food and love for films in common. Because we're like this big family that, love to discuss movies, travel, food. So I think that's the core, But of course it's a commitment, it's an honor, considering my grandfather, my great-grandfather. I mean, they left such a legacy for us children, that there is always a little pressure that, we have to strive to do better or strive to be the best. So there is a different kind of struggle and a different kind of pressure to someone coming from such a famous film family.
I want to take you somewhere completely different. Ahead of coming here, you were telling me that you love food and travel, and you just mentioned it. So do you cook at home? You said you love food a lot. Do you cook?
I think, my husband cooks really well.
Okay.
He makes amazing, through COVID, he's kind of, I think all of us became chefs. We were all part-time cleaners, part-time chefs in COVID. Everyone was doing that, cooking and, kind of being locked up at home. So we all come from the banana world. Everyone was making banana bread at home. So that was the culture. So were we. And we were exploring different recipes. So it was fun, but I don't cook, but he cooks.
Okay, so you like eating?
Yeah, I like eating, he likes cooking.
But when I was looking at the pregnancy diet, it looked super healthy. It's very religious. So I was wondering, you're on the super healthy side.
I mean, I tried to be really healthy, but I'm obsessed with the good food, pizzas, and I love Chinese, but I was always trying to balance out because, I didn't want to eat anything that would be wrong also, because I don't think being pregnant gives you So it's definitely on my list. But we love to explore, different, we want to travel the world because we're nature lovers. We like the beach, we like the mountains. My husband likes to hike. He loves to go on long walks and treks. So we have a lot of, places we want to explore.
Amazing. Well, I have so many questions for you, but I also want to give the audience a chance.
We were watching TV shows, in different languages. We were watching films in different languages. So for me, I thought I'd and do something different. What I do, how I do it. I think we like to just have everything, like in order. So I think that is really, really important, and cleanliness is very important. And I love that about burgers.
Thank you.
Thank you. Kareena, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you
I
so
want to
much.
wish you the best in your future endeavors and more of success to come. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
And get a sign as well. Can I have a very big round of applause, please, for Kareena? A very big round of applause. Thank you.
Kareena from Mumbai.